hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. You know what time it is. It is Take Action Thursday. Come on in today. It's Take Action Thursday. We are taking action in our lives. No longer will we sit by, do nothing, complain and have a pity party, but we're going to get up and we're going to take action. So welcome. Come on in. Come on in and get your transformational tip for today. Come on in. Come on in. If you're on with me today, say hello. Give me some hearts, some thumbs up. Let me know that you're on with me today. Hi, come on in. Hey, Tiffany, welcome, 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 welcome. It is Take Action Thursday. We are taking action. Hey, over there on Periscope, thank you for joining. It's Take Action Thursday. We are taking action in our lives. Come on in. Hey there. Hey, Tiffany, thank you for the hearts. Hello. Come on in. Come on in. Go ahead and like, tag, and share the broadcast. Invite your friends, your family, those who are in your circle. It is Take Action Thursday. Hey, thank you for joining me on Periscope. How old am I? Well, as a matter of fact, I just celebrated a birthday on Monday. I'm younger than you think. Oh, come on in. Hey, Jeffrey, thank you for watching. Come on in. Come on in. It is Take Action Thursday. So on Periscope, tell me, how old are you? Since you're asking me my age, how old are you? Happy belated birthday. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for jumping on with me today. Hey, Brenda, thank you for watching. You're 25. Oh, I'm old enough to be your mama. Thank you for watching. It's Take Action Thursday. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and invite some of our friends to join us for Take Action Thursday. Hang on with me, Periscope. It is Take Action Thursday. I am so super excited to come to you live today, as I always am. Coming on a little bit later than normal today. And, but I wouldn't miss my time with you today, for Take Action Thursday. So let me introduce myself for those who may not be familiar with me. I had you thinking I was 38. What? Thank you for the compliment. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining Maggie 12 on Periscope. Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, let me introduce myself. For those who may not be familiar with me, I'm Tammy Durden, international speaker, transformational coach, and author of the book, Get Up, Dust Yourself Off and Win, in which I just released my audio book on Amazon, iTunes, and Audible. So if you haven't grabbed your copy yet of Get Up, Dust Yourself Off and Win, the audio book, go to bit.ly/GetUpAudiobook and grab your copy today. So super excited about that. But what professional women and female leaders hire me to do is to help them push past setbacks and stagnancy and to transform their lives into something amazing, to play full out, to be everything that God designed and created you to be. That's what I help you to become. So guys, go ahead and like, tag, and share the broadcast on today. It is Take Action Thursday. All right, so let me go ahead and see who's joined us so far. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Sandra. I'm looking awesome. Hey, you guys are so wonderful to me. I'm getting all the compliments today. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Who else do we have? Who did I miss? If you joined and I missed you, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Tell me, hey. Thank you. Thank you over there on Periscope. I appreciate you. Thank you, Jason. All right. I'm going to invite a couple of more people to join us, and then we're going to get going because we need to hear our tip for today. All right. So let's get going. We're going to get going, guys. So it's Take Action Thursday. Every day I bring you a transformational tip. Your tip for today is take the limits off. Take the limits off. You know, in life, so many times we allow ourselves to be limited and limited in our thinking, right? Because, everything begins with a thought. Everything from the seat that you're sitting in to the car that you're driving It begins with a thought. Everything originates with a thought. And when we begin to think small, we place limits on our lives. When we have limited, when we have limited thinking, it limits our lives. And so it's time for us to start playing full out. It's time for us to live the big lives we were designed and created to live and take the limits off. And again, it begins with taking the limits off your thinking. It begins with stop thinking so small. And oftentimes our thinking is shaped by experiences, things that we have actually experienced in life. And when we've experienced setbacks and when we've experienced hurt, when we've experienced failures, oftentimes that causes us to place a limit on where we think we can go in our lives. And so my favorite book, the Bible says, as a man thinks, so is he. So if I think small, I'm going to live small. If I think small, I'm going to be small. And so it's important. You're sure right over there on Periscope, Jason. So when you think small, you're going to live small. You're going to play small. You're going to be small. And so it begins with transforming your thoughts, transforming your thinking into something much larger. We have so many gifts and talents on the inside of us, so much greatness on the inside of us, but we allow fear and past failures, past experiences, past setbacks to limit our thinking. And so it's time for us to take those limits off. It's time for us to start being bigger, being greater, being better as we were designed and created to live. I remember there was a time in my life where, I just didn't think that I could be much more than I was. And so I would always think that I wasn't good enough. I would always think that I wasn't smart enough. I would always think that I didn't belong in a place of greatness. Hey, Tremaine, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. It is Take Action Thursday. We're taking action in our lives. Your transformational tip for today is take the limits off. What are some of the things how have you been limiting yourself? Have you been limiting yourself with your thinking? And I want you to type in the comments for me. I'm from Houston, Texas. I live in Houston, Texas, Jason. Thank you for asking. And so, what are some of the things that have caused you to have limited your life, limited how you live, limited how you think? What are some of the limitations, whether it's thinking and limited thinking? Because when we limit our thinking, we limit our being, because we're supposed to be so much greater than we actually are. There's so much more potential on the inside of us. There's so much more greatness on the inside of us. But when we place those limitations on our thinking, we limit our being. We limit who we actually were originally designed and created to be. So it's time to take the limits off. Take the limits off of your dreaming. Take the limits off of your dreaming. You remember as kids, I remember as a kid when I was a child, when I was a little girl growing up, and I would watch television and I would see movie stars. I called them movie stars back then. I would see movie stars on television, living in these great big mansions, driving these really nice cars. Hey, Gabrielle, thank you for watching. Driving these really nice cars, having maids and chauffeurs and butlers and going out to dinner to fancy restaurants. I would see these things growing up on television. And I would always say as a little girl, wow, when I grow up, I'm going to be rich. I would always say that I'm going to be rich and I'm going to have a nice, big house and, I'm not going to struggle and I'm going to have this great, fabulous life like I see on television. And so when we were kids, we dreamt big. We had big dreams. things. We didn't have enough sense to know what, to think of things being impossible. We didn't have enough sense to say, I can't do this, because we dreamed as kids. And so some of us, we need to get that childlike attitude back. We need to get that childlike, limitless thinking, limitless dreaming back, and just start dreaming again. Who's ready to start dreaming again? I'm ready. I actually, as a matter of fact, I already have. Who's ready to start dreaming again? If you don't have a vision board, get a vision board. I have actually about 3 vision boards. I have them for different things. One is money and business. I have one for my social life and travel. I have different boards. But if you don't have a vision board, get one and start dreaming again. I have scriptures on my vision board. I have pictures on my vision boards. I have positive affirmation on my vision boards. And so it's time to start dreaming again. And not only start dreaming, but it's time to start dreaming bigger. It's time to start dreaming greater. Hey, Don, the Dr. Don, thank you for joining today. Yeah, hi, Gidget. Thank you for watching. It is Take Action Thursday. We're taking action in our lives. And your transformational tip for today is take the limits off. Take the limits off. Take the limits off your thinking, because that's where everything originates. That's where your creativity begins, in your thinking. And when you can take the limits off of your thinking, you open your life up to so much more. Take the limits off your thinking. Take the limits off your dreaming. That's what we're talking about. Take the limits off your dreaming. Begin to know, as my favorite book, the Bible says, that with God all things are possible. Nothing shall be impossible to him that believes. So take the limits off your believing, because if you can believe it, you can have it. Right? You have what you believe. And so if you can take the limits off your believing, take the limits off your dreaming, start dreaming big, start dreaming the impossible. What you see people on television and social media, and you've been on the sidelines cheering everybody else along. Hey, Brent, thank you for joining. You've been cheering everybody else along, so now it's your time to dream big. Hey, Rodney, thank you for watching. It's Take Action Thursday. We're taking action in our lives. Your tip for today is take the limits off. Take the limits off. We've been on the sideline cheering everybody else along. We've been the biggest and best cheerleader for everybody else. Why? Because we've been thinking small. We've been playing small. We've been in a place where we don't think that we can be bigger and greater. But now it's time to take the limits off. Take the limits off. I challenge you today, whether you're in business for yourself and you think that, you only are limited to this small pool of clients, you're only limited to only certain platforms. I challenge you today. Begin to renew your mind. Begin to pull that vision board out. If you only look at it periodically, start looking at that thing multiple times a day. Take the limits off your dreaming. Take the limits off your seeing. Take the limits off your being. Take the limits off your thinking. Take the limits off your believing. And when you begin to do that, you will see your life transform into something amazing. So guys, that's my time today. Go ahead and like, tag, and share the broadcast. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been Take Action Thursday. We're taking action in our lives. And I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow for your next transformational tip. Have a great one, everyone. See you tomorrow.